have a try now? Am I clear? Okay, great.
Yes, it's clear now.
Okay, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but I'm very sorry. Okay, so should be fine now. All right. Hello again, everyone. Okay. Yeah. Before I start, I'd like to take this opportunity again to thank EDC, Mr. Nanda, for inviting me, for having me tonight on sharing this very interesting topic for me. Okay. So my topic will be New Year, New Me. I think it's mostly because it's the end of the year, and then it's the best time for everyone to prepare themselves, prepare ourselves for the new year. Okay, so before I start, so I just go back and introduce myself a little bit. Actually, my name is Dr. Ben. Okay, most people call me Dr. Ben also. I graduated from Moscow. I used to work in Taiping and then Putrajaya, and then currently I'm actually working in an aesthetic clinic, a private aesthetic clinic, just for fun. I'm actually just working part-time only nowadays, and I'm a full-time MA business owner. All right. So before I started the MA business, once upon a time, I was a very shy person, very quiet person, very introverted person. And the bad thing is I'm very capable. So I always think that I don't need people. I don't need people in my life. I can do everything by myself. And then I don't need people to come and help me. So when I wanted to start the business, I think I'm the worst person because I really hate humans back then. All right, but then I was looking for something. I want something more than just being a doctor. I want something more than just going to work in the morning at 10 o'clock, come back at work at 7 o'clock, and then just stay at home, watch YouTube, watch movie. Okay, I was looking for something. So that time when I met Amway, I thought, maybe this is something that I can try out. Okay, I didn't decide immediately, but then I thought, okay, I can try out. There's definitely something that I can learn, especially when I first joined aesthetic field. All about aesthetic is sales. Okay, everything in aesthetic is about sales. But I know I was a very introverted person. I don't know how to talk to people. Definitely, I will not be good at doing sales. So when I joined the MA business, I only come in because I want to learn how to do sales so that I can take all the skill here and put it back into my practice in my clinic. Okay. But then when I was in the MA environment, I slowly understand what MA is and slowly understand what the business is all about. And today I would say MA business is more than just sales. Okay, it's so much more than that. It's not about sales that much. Okay, sales is just a very tiny portion of the MA business. Okay, so you have to come in yourself and experience it, the journey yourself, then only you can really understand what is the gist of the MA business. Okay, so when I came in, I know I start to understand. So I started doing the business, and then because I know if I want to do the business, it is not something that I'm good at. It is not something that I know. It's not something that I already very comfortable or know how to do it. So I have to learn. Okay. So I have to get out of my comfort zone and really do something that I don't know, which is talking to people. Okay. So I started, I was very shy, right? So when initially when I'm going to talk to my client, my potential client, I don't know where to start. I don't even know how to start a conversation. So I told myself, I have to go start somewhere. So when I started, every time I go to a restaurant, I would start with thanking the waiter or the waitress. Okay, that was my first step. Okay, everyone, I said, okay, just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then from there, I start to look at their name tag, and then I was like, okay, thank you, James. Thank you, Annie. I'll start to mention their name. Actually, I think those waiter or waitresses still feel important, slightly more important, or they'll feel happier when actually people notice their name. Okay, so that is how I started to make myself talk to strangers. Okay, so if you are like me, you're very shy, you don't know how to talk to people, start with greeting, start with thanking the waiter and the waitresses. Okay, so that was my starting point. So this is my timeline. So I actually joined in 2017, and then I actually I've become SP in 4 months' time. Okay, so you see, someone who is also very, very shy, you can actually do achieve what you want in Amway, achieve 21% in Amway if you want to put your heart and soul into learning, if you are willing to take the first step. Okay, especially now, New Year, you have to take your first step. Okay, and then and I achieved my DD in 1 year time. Okay, and then that time, because DD income is not bad, and then plus I was still working as a doctor, my income as a doctor also very good. So after I achieved my DD, then I just langgang for almost 3 4 years, 3 years. Okay, then I started to question. Like, of course, even though when I was in the process of langgang, right, every year I will still set goal, kan? Everyone here will set goal every year. But whether we achieve it or not is another question, kan? Every year I still set goal, but I don't do anything. Okay, I just langgang until in the new fiscal year 2022 to 2020, sorry, 2021 to 2022, I told myself, I was questioning myself, how come my group didn't grow? Okay, my group didn't grow. Is it because I myself didn't grow that time? Okay, so I said, no, this year I have to grow myself. I have to start from myself. Okay, Mr. Nana always said, the changes always started from yourself. So that year I said, okay, I have to grow. Then I don't care whether my downline is growing or not. I don't care if other people are doing well or not. I just focus on myself. I have to make sure I grow myself. And okay, and like what I said, I grew that year from DD to FDD. Okay. So I achieved my FDD in that year. Okay, I make sure every month I achieve my 21%. Okay, so I grew. And I think throughout this process, the process of growing, then the right people start to appear. Okay, so the following year I grew again. So from FDD, I have another FDD. Okay, so that was my journey. Okay, and then now I'm fighting for my emerald this year. So everyone, please wish me luck. I will try my very best to achieve that. Okay, so when I achieved my FDD, I also unlocked my trip to Istanbul. So I was very, very excited because that will be my first ALS. So I was so excited to go. But then 2 weeks before that, am I still lagging? Okay, 2 weeks before that, we got a very bad news that there was a bombing case in Istanbul, kan? So Amway was very kind and asked everyone, oh, do you guys still want to go? So most people were very afraid. Everyone voted not to go. So Amway gave every qualifiers a consolation. Okay, so every qualifiers get 25,000. Okay, and that is for FDD and Emerald. If you're diamond, you get even higher consolation prize. Okay, so again, when I look at this, I compare back to when I was working. A lot of the company, when they say, oh, if they have a case like this, like got bombing and then we cancel the trip, I'm very sure most of the company will say, okay, it's not my fault that we are not going, so too bad. I'm not compensating you anything. Just too bad. Okay, so we are not going. All right. So I was so thankful that time, even though we didn't go, we still get back a consolation prize. Okay, 25,000, you can do a lot of things also, right? So, and then the next year, the following year, I also qualified Paris. So again, I'm very, very excited now because this will be my actual first ALS. I already thinking of what to wear, what to bring, what I'm going to take, what reels I'm going to take. Okay, so very, very excited about this Paris trip. Okay, it will be in April. So wait for my good news, wait for my reels, wait for all the beautiful photos I'll be taking there. Okay, and then yes, City of Romance. All right, too bad I cannot bring anyone go with me, kan? So those next year we are going to Osaka. You can bring your family. So everyone really, really have to fight really hard. Bring your family to Osaka with you. Okay, I'm fighting for that too. All right. So this is my timeline. So one thing that I want to say is, please don't follow my timeline. Okay, set a proper goal. A good goal is very important. Okay, don't be like me. Don't just set a goal to go DD. Go FDD. All right, go FDD because I will explain why setting goal just DD is not good enough. Okay, because I set my goal as DD, so I just stop at DD lah, all right? Okay, so don't set at DD, don't repeat my mistake, all right? So a lot of people say, wow, Dr. Ben, not bad, your journey, okay? This journey is actually not bad. Now you're doing quite well in the business. Wow, every year you can have at least one new DD out. It's very, very good. So I want to be like you. I also want to be like August every year. I got one new DD coming up. So everyone wants to be successful, but when in reality, we always cannot achieve. Correct or not? Last year, we had big dreams in the beginning of the year or the end of last year, the last year. Everyone here definitely said, oh, this year I want to be more fit. I want to have six pack. I want to be FTD. I want to be emerald. I want to be diamonds. Everyone have big dreams. But then when it comes to reality, we are busy here, busy there, and then suddenly it's the end of the year again. And then it's like, hey, what happened? And then we set goal again. Okay, so we are in this like negative loop. Okay, we're still in the loop of not achieving everything. Okay, so how to break free from that? Okay, I think the first thing that we have to understand is massive action versus the 1% changes every day. Okay, so I'll advise you, everyone, don't set very, very big goals in a very short time. Okay, set realistic goals and then take small steps towards your goals. Okay, so one very good example, for example, if you are flying from New York, okay, let's say you fly this way straight, then you'll reach California, okay? But if you only have a 3-degree difference, just a 3-degree difference will bring you all the way to Mexico already, okay? Do you see that we only need one tiny changes to make a very, very big mistake in the end, okay? So every tiny habit matters, okay? So one thing is, you see, like this graph, every day, as long as you improve 0.01%, in the end of the year, you have a 37 times difference improvement already. But if you have a 0.001 difference lagging every day, after 1 year, your whole habit is basically gone. Okay, what you want to achieve is basically gone. Okay, so a positive habit is very, very, very important. Okay, and then when we talk about progression, a lot of time people think progression as a straight line, like the line number A. Okay, everyone think this is the progression for all our whatever we are doing lah. Okay, and we'll improve every day a bit, a bit, a bit, a bit. But in reality, the progression is not a straight line. It's not so smooth one. Okay, you'll definitely improve a bit. No, yes, no, yes, no, you get rejection, and then you get a yes, and then you get rejection again. It will definitely be like a very slow progression. Okay, a very slow improvement. But at the right time, when everything is mature enough, the improvement will be very, very drastic. It will be like B. Okay, but then the problem is, a lot of people, they get rejected, they feel very down. Okay, so the difference between a smooth progression and a real progression, this bit is the valley of this disappointment. We call it a valley of disappointment. Because a lot of time, reality and expectation doesn't meet. And then we feel sad, we feel down, then we don't want to progress anymore. Okay, that is why a lot of people die around this area, okay, this period of time. For example, okay, again, EDC Nanda, okay, one of his prospect back then was Dr. Tay. Dr. Tay rejected him 9 years. If EDC got frustrated, disappointed, and gave up during this period of time, he'll definitely won't have an emerald Dr. Tay now, who is also fighting for diamond this year. Okay, so if he doesn't focus on the right process, if he doesn't focus on doing the right thing, instead of that, he's focusing on the result, then definitely he will also fall in this valley of disappointment. He will give up, and then maybe now we won't have an EDC Mr. Nanda anymore. Okay, so and that brings me back to this point. Focus on the process. Don't just focus on the goal. Always focus on the process, because the right process will definitely bring you to the right goal. Okay, and the thing about goal is Everyone has goal. Successful people, unsuccessful people, we all have the same goal, okay, to be successful, okay? But the difference is the action. Successful people take actions. Unsuccessful people only have goals. They don't do anything. Kan? So when we talk about goals, the first thing that we always have to think is your identity. Who are you truly? Okay? Because when we focus on our goal, which means our outcome, and we think inward, okay, then the goal will not be very, very real. Okay, for example, I want to have 6 packs. That's why I go and train. Okay, and that's why I jaga my makan. And because of that, I get my 6 pack, and people think I am very healthy. Okay, this is from the outside inward. Okay, whereas if we work from the inside out, okay, I am a healthy person. I want to be a healthy person. So whether I like it or not, I will take care of my diet. I will take care of my exercise. Okay, so because I take care of my diet, because I take care of my exercise, I will definitely get my 6 packs. Do you see the difference? One, when you just start with, if you just focus on your goal, I want to have 6 packs, probably when you get your 6 packs and you say, okay, I already achieved my goal, I will start to let go because I don't have the healthy identity. Okay? Start from inside out. Yes. Okay? Another example, I want to run a marathon. That's why I train very hard. That's why people think I'm very healthy. But when I can run the marathon, when I finish my marathon, oh, I already achieved my goal. I can let go already. Okay, so I don't need to train anymore because I already achieved my goal. So then the whole thing will just collapse lah. Then maybe in a few months or a few years time, I will definitely not able to run a marathon anymore. Whereas from the other side, I am a healthy person. I'm a runner. Okay, my identity is a runner. So it doesn't matter rain or shine, I will run. Okay, so when I can run, I train every day, I run every day, I have my stamina. So when I go for marathon, I will definitely be able to complete the marathon. And even if I don't go for the marathon, I am still a runner. Okay, so that is my identity. So today in the MA business, what are you? Who are you? Okay, I want my financial freedom. Okay, I want to be someone with financial freedom. So I am willing to do all the good work and bad work and the dirty work in Amway. So it doesn't matter what I do. In the end, I will become a diamond. I will become more than just a diamond. So this is the result. This is the outcome. Okay. Whereas if today, if I think I just want to be a diamond, that's why I work hard. But because I don't have a diamond habit, then in the end, I also will not be able to become a diamond one. Okay, so we have to build a habit. Okay, so you do not rise to the level of your goals. Okay, you cannot just become a diamond. Okay, you fall to the level of your system or you fall to the level of your process. So today, before we all go to sleep, think back, like if I want to become an emerald, I think, okay, what will August and Iris do every day? What if I want to become a diamond? What will Mr. Nanda and Chinese EDC Chinese do every day? Okay, if you talk to them, definitely they'll tell you this is my goal for this year, and this is my goal for this month, and this is my goal for this today, and this is my goal for this hour. Okay, so definitely they'll break down everything. This is how a diamond works, an emerald works. Okay, they are very, very clear of their goals, and above that, they are very, very clear of their process. Okay, and one thing that I can suggest how to build a good habit, a good diamond habit, is actually by habit stacking. Okay, do build your habit on top of the habit that you already have. So for example, I know every time when I drive, okay, I don't really like to listen to audio. Okay, I don't like to sit down and just listen to audio. Okay, I get distracted very easily. So one thing I do is I listen to audio when I drive. Okay, because I know when I drive, I will not be doing anything else already, right? I can't be doing anything else, right? So when I drive, I listen to audio. So now that become my habit. Every time I drive, I listen to audio. Okay, so for example, maybe another one, you'll go to the toilet who sits in the toilet for a very long time one. Okay, you can build your reading habit in the toilet. Okay, if you know you are going to sit in the toilet for a really long time, why not put a book in the toilet and every time you sit there, you read. Okay, build your habit, your reading habit on top of your toilet habit. Okay, and then from there, maybe every month you can finish one book. Okay, so do that. Okay, habit stacking is a very, very good way of building habit. Okay, so another one is to focus on your quantity instead of the quality. Don't wait until you are very, very good in something before you do anything. Okay, focus on the quality and focus on the quantity. Just get out and do something. For example, like sharing OPP. Just go out and share. Okay, make mistakes. Let people laugh at you. Okay, then from there you can come back, ask your leaders, what have I done wrong? What have I done right? How can I improve? A lot of people, they're very afraid of rejection. Okay. I think rejection is very important because if you view rejection in a positive way, rejection is how you learn. It's how we all learn. So for example, today, if you want to learn Kung Fu, you have to, of course, give the first punch first, and then the second punch, and then the third kick, and then the fourth kick, and then the fifth punch again. Correct or not? You can't just sit there and watch the whole thing and imagine the whole thing and feel very, very good already, and then you start learning. And you straight away go out and fight. Definitely you cannot fight anything also, right? You cannot fight anyone also, right? Because you can't even throw a proper punch. Okay, so go out, do something, all right? And Mr. Nanda always encourages, go out and collect 100 rejection, 100 no's. Okay, just anggap lah, everyone will just reject you. Just go out, just keep on telling OPP, just tell, let people reject you. But of course, don't just let people reject you, reject, come back, learn, do feedback with your upline, do feedback with your leaders, with your active upline. Then only from there you learn. Probably, maybe before even you reach 100, people already start saying yes to you. And then you'll get more and more difficult for you to collect a no. Okay, so just go out and focus on the quantity, do a lot, and then from there, we will pick up the quality. Okay, so quantity is very, very important. You cannot expect a quality stuff from out of a sudden one. Okay, so that's why when you go out, every action you take is a vote for the type of people you will become. Okay, and then everything that you say to yourself is a confirmation to yourself also. So don't be negative. Okay, when people reject you, don't say, because I'm not good lah, because I'm a student lah, that's why he reject me. Because I'm a housewife lah, that's why he reject me. Because I'm not good enough, that's why that person rejects me. Okay, because if we keep confirming ourselves being rejected, being not good enough, then again, we are just telling ourselves we are not good enough. Okay, why not think the other way around? That person haven't signed up is because I cannot sign him up yet. Okay, I have to come back. I have to learn more. I have to pick up more skill. How can I improve to make that person sign up later on? Okay, so positive self-talk is very, very, very important. I am a person that will talk to myself. Okay, a lot of people laugh at me because I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I do it not unconsciously. I can talk to myself out loud one. Okay, a lot of people laugh at me, but then I know that it's very important to me, and I talk good about myself. I tell myself I can do it. Yes, self-affirmation is very, 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 very important. Okay, because every time that you say something, you yourself listen to that thing the most. Okay, so don't keep telling yourself that you can't do it. All right. And maybe one thing that I would just tell everyone, probably you won't expect this, but I used to be a very, very, very pessimistic person. I used to feel very inferior about myself. Okay, even though today I feel like very confident, but I used to be very inferior about myself one. So when I realized that I cannot do this, every time I talk bad about myself, I will tell myself, Ben, stop here. It's not going to do anything good to yourself. Stop it. Think of something good. Think of something good. Think of something good. Okay? From there, slowly, I get my affirmation for myself. And from there, I become slightly more confident about myself. And then from there, I become more positive. And from there, I become the Dr. Ben today. Okay. So again, every action you take is a vote towards the person that you want. Okay. So talk positively every time. Okay. So, and a lot of time, we cannot achieve our goal. A lot of time we complain is because we don't have motivation. But actually, in reality, it's not because we don't have motivation. It's actually we lack of clarity only. All right. So for example, how to eat an elephant. Okay, one bite at a time lah. Okay. So how to become an FDD, how to become a DD, a platinum. Think one day at a time. Think 1 month at a time. Okay. Okay. If you want go today before the year end, go to your active outline. Tell him or her, I want to become a DD this year. What I can do, what I have to do, what I have to do every month, what I have to do every day, every week, and what I have to do every day. How many people, how many OPP I have to tell, how many people I have to sign up every week, every day. Okay, do it step by step. Okay, focus on the process. Have a very clear process. All right, have your KPI lah, basically. And finally, we are all the children of an environment. Your environment is very important. A lot of time, environment actually secretly control all of us. Okay, a lot of family actually are not to complain, but a lot of family, a lot of parents, they like to complain, right? And then when we look at the children will end up becoming those again very inferior, like to complain, and then always like play into the victim, like as a victim in life like that. Oh, I cannot do it because I like this law. Okay. But today, if we mix around with positive people, we mix around with fighters will not talk about very pessimistic one. Fighters will talk about how to fight for your goals, how to fight for the dreams that you want. Okay, so make sure we stay around with fighters all the time. All right. Otherwise, we will just go with the flow with the river. Okay, the river of life, and then you end up whenever is wherever lah. Okay, do you want to be someone like that, or you want to be someone that can actually write your own story? Okay, so success is a common thing when we mix around with the right people. And I would like to congratulate everyone here. Like, even though it's the end of the month, you are still be willing to stay in Zoom tonight and then learn from all the leaders here. And then just a big hand to yourself. Okay, you are with the right group of people. Okay, so you already take the first step towards being positive, being good towards your success also. Okay, so stay around with successful people. All right, so before I end, again, this year, set a goal for this year, this coming year, what you want to achieve. Tonight, before you sleep, really think of it, what you want to achieve this year, and then don't focus on that. Okay, focus on your process. Okay, break down your goal, have a very clear process, very clear KPI, very clear steps, what you have to do every year, every month, every week, every day. Okay, break down everything, then focus on the right process, do the process, and then be willing to sacrifice for the process, and then make sure you stay in the positive environment, because only in the positive environment, everyone will encourage you, will ask you to go and stay focused to your goal. If today you step out of this group of people, a lot of people outside are very negative. They'll tell you, cannot one lah, this is not your goal lah, you just have to follow the flow lah. Okay, then you really follow the flow and end up with nowhere. Okay, so stay in this tight group. Okay, we have to fight for our goals. Okay, so whatever I say today actually comes from this book, Atomic Habit. It's a very good book. Okay, I really encourage everyone to go and find this book. If you're a bit malas, you can go to YouTube. They have audio book there. If you're even more malas, you can find the Atomic Habits punya summary in YouTube also. But I would really encourage you to build a good habit with this book. Okay, start by reading this book. So this is your first challenge from Dr. Ben for next year. Okay, tomorrow go to the bookstore, find this book. All right, or even if you like ebook, I think you can find the free PDF online. read this book, very, very good book. All right. And then also think, what is your identity? Who are you? Okay. Don't just focus on the goal. Remember outcome, process, and identity. Think who you want to be. Who are you? Not just want to be, but who are you? Okay. And then from inside out, who are you? What is the process you want to take so that you can achieve your diamond? And what diamond means to you. Okay. So that will be my sharing for tonight. Yeah, I'll pass back to, I hope everyone can learn something from this book, also from my sharing. And then again, very belated Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year in advance to everyone. And if you believe you can achieve greatness in the coming year, then you will be able to achieve greatness in the coming year. Okay, but most important thing, take action. Okay, thank you everyone. I'll pass back to our MC.
Can you hear me? Thank you so much, Dr. Ben. Amazing share.